on terminal here, but see what they have to offer. Opening round, you expect those nades to be pretty hefty.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, the first offense will stack over towards B with Standy again. He did this a lot yesterday in Skid Row. He is already through in towards top AC.
He just pops that smoke grenade right through the hallway. He knows that there's no trophy system to block that. Puts himself in a great position. His team gives him the calm. He finds one. Snaps onto the second. The Standman making the plays happen. Now it's Real in a 1v3.
Dude, we saw this yesterday on Skid Row where Standy was running through all of the opening nades, getting on top of that little TV tower just outside the water tower platform, and then just waiting for his teammates to give him the comms and then to make the play. And it looks like that very well may be kind of the moniker of what this Vegas Legion Search and Destroy is going to look like, because he does the exact same thing like you mentioned. Smoke down mid-alley, get all the way up to top AC, easy round for Vegas.
And that's just a tone setter right there, Alan, because if you're coming out in the first round, you know there's no trophies going to be towards top Eskies. You're only one player pushing through the hallway. You go towards top 3 and make a play happen. Nothing but confidence right now out of the young Standy to put his team up 1-0. Now it's the Carolina on the attack. All out pressure in towards Plane. They're going to find at least a trade on Tenero to make it a 3v3.
Well, Standy's going to get stun checked here just outside the jet bridge stairs. So he's going to have to request a little bit of assistance. Purge on the way over, playing over towards Cop Car at the moment. Chance to get elevated and play through the cockpit. Doesn't quite see anything as of yet, as Carolina have hit the pause and are just kind of waiting for the next bit of information. They're not really in a comfortable spot to isolate on towards Standy.
Wow.
Now Purge is able to utilize the angle, stops the plant from coming through, and Carolina find themselves in a 2v3.
And now it's got RX and Glacier to try to make something happen. They know that the bomb's down on that A site. All out map control for Vegas Legion. They basically have them trapped in towards the plane. Standy is currently watching that cross. Glacier's in a very, very cheeky spot. He's able to at least find one. Makes it in 2v2. But is the trade going to come in? Yes, it is. Now it's got RX. He gets cut down as well. Vegas Legion with the perfect retake to go up 2-0.
It's just one of those moments where, again, you kind of look at Carolina. You're able to at least mitigate the first blood. You go 1 for 1. You even get the information that Standy's down low. But there's all this apprehension about, do we want to play to isolate and just get this kill and then secure a plant? Or are we going to wait for someone to hit on a cross? And the problem with that is it was kind of neither. Purge is just right up in towards Cop Car, jumps the boxes, and there's no one there to check him. And it's another way too easy round considering the quick push from Carolina. And now all of a sudden you see GodRx has moved his position, saying, I don't want Stan to be in top AC again.
That's not happening again. You're not going to catch me off guard. And with the mind games already into this search and destroy, Vegas Legion have them right where they want. It's going to be Real in towards the plane. 4 players about to turn this corner. He knows the pressure's going to be on. He's able to find 2. Almost takes down the 3rd, but that's already job well done out of the rookie to put his team in a man advantage. 3v2 now.
And Vegas are going to have to take their time here and see if they can catch anyone crossing back over. Shots from GodRx will give Purge a little bit of information that there may be a chance to play this through mid. Still lots of questions on what's over towards glass side, and actually Attacher's able to kind of sneak plant the bomb, and now Carolina's on the rotation where Purge could actually be in a great spot to capitalize on one, but Gwyn goes the drop shot, and he will finish off the last 2 Legion members to get Carolina on the board for their first.
Yeah, that almost got a little scary right there, Alan. I don't know how Attach was able to work that bomb plant down. Carolina had top 3. They had a hallway. They had their back spawn. But if you allow that bomb then to go down without seeing where he actually goes, it's very difficult to try to retake in that situation. But once Attach gets taken down, it's a 1v3. Gwyn with a drop shot through mid hallway. Able to find the final. Finally leads to Carolina, putting 1 on the board.
Got to find something here, I think, just to kind of go back-to-back, especially considering the tone that Legion sets in the first 2 rounds. Good to shut things down. Again, the round is won right here by Real. I mean, if he gets 1, that's okay, but getting 2 is a near miracle. The fact that he almost was a bullet away from finishing off the 3rd.
Crazy thing is, I think it was the trophy system right there, Alan. He hit his trophy like 2 bullets. If that trophy system wasn't holding you back, you would have got a 3-piece right there, young Rook.
Like to see it. Definitely, again, it's tough because you're coming off of a series where you only had 37 kills, and it's just like the community is so quick to gut check you and say, like, what was that? But the kid's got potential, to be sure. Attach playing backside Eskies will be naded up, but this is really not an indication of where this defense is set up much at all. Little rotation from Purge and Nero at the middle of the map to try to assist to make sure Attach stays alive, and yeah, that'll work out. Long cross, actually, opposite side of the map. We'll find Real, the bomb carrier, so now Carolina, again, kind of have to play recovery here.
Yeah, that breaks their whole game plan into this round. You saw that they were trying to take ground over towards B site, force a couple of players to rotate. And we're hoping that Real was able to stay alive with that bomb so you can slowly work up towards plane. But now they get that information. And a couple players are trying to push over towards terminal. They double stack in towards the plane, double stack over towards B. With only 35 seconds left, Carolina are going to have to try to make something happen, and GodRx might be in a position to do so.
Yeah, heads up play here, though, on the other side for Vegas. Just going to a 2-2 defense, play off one another, get the trades. Attach has to hit the deck. GodRx not quite able to finish things off. Trophy will keep Attach safe from any lingering utility in the corner. Oh, what a gunfight from GodRx. Attach not quite able to provide the trade, and then the slide through for Gwyn opens up the site. But here comes the quick rotation from Legion. Time ticking away, 10 seconds on the clock. 2v2 situation. Standy turns the turner in. Oh, has the pistol on, just finessing the clock, and that will be enough to win the round, as Clayster is not going to be able to lock down Purge in time, bringing Vegas their third round.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff right there out of Vegas Legion. Especially find that first blood onto Real. Completely breaks the setup of Carolina. Then they were starting to win a couple gunfights over towards that B site, but there was just too many bodies, and Standy with a great heads-up play to push through Library and go through that flank. Then doesn't even have to win the gunfight. Just tells his teammate, run away. We already won the round. I'm going to die. It does not matter. Vegas Legion up 3-1 now.
Another good, just small micro moment if you really want to just impressed by the search and destroy prowess. Legion quick rotation, make sure the plant never comes through. This time, quick hit over towards B. Carolina not caught off guard by it, as Clayster's there to respond and put together 2 kills. And right off the get-go, Carolina find themselves with a rare numbers advantage, 3v2.
So now it's a 3v2 situation with that bomb being down in towards middle hallway. This is going to be very difficult for Attach and Purge to try to get done. Trying to get some information of where these players from Carolina are currently located. Attach jumping on that side early to check for top 3. He knows he doesn't want to push in towards plane because Real was laying pretty close last time. With only 40 seconds left, we have to work for this bomb.
Yeah, there's just no information anywhere in the map. Really well done here by Carolina. Hold the numbers, hold the crosses, play for intel first, and Attach is left in a very difficult 1v3 with only 25 seconds on the clock. Trophy system carrier as well, so not really much of a lifeline here, you'd think. Looking to see if he can bait Real into one check to isolate. And by the screens, that would give us the intention that
it's not clutchable.
A pretty anticlimactic finish, yeah.
Even the production team knew that that wasn't a clutchable round. Let's just show up the phase cams. But great job right there out of Clayster. I'm pretty sure he finds 3 on the round. Don't know if he was able to find the ace, but the old man still got some in him. Able to shut down that aggressive push in towards hallway. Finds that player towards the ends of dreams and then makes it a 3v1. He actually does find the ace. Great job by Clay. And now he's working towards that cruise missile. Can he try to pick that up? Because that could be a game changer.
Oh, they're going quick here, Jay. Got
okay.
To be benefiting in the first 2 kills. Nice little quick hit out of the ARs over towards B. Not a lot of nades thrown either. It's just kind of a runoff spawn. Get on in, and how about this? Oh! Up top, Nero does at least shut down the threat of the streaks, but damage dealt here for Carolina, and that tempo change makes it feel like the whole momentum in this map has all of a sudden become more level.
Oh, yeah, that's one of those rounds right there where Clayster just walks off of an ace. You best believe he's roaring for his teammates. Let's go, and let's continue that into the next round. GodRx, all out pressure over towards that B side. He's able to find 2. Clayster was so confident. I thought he would play a little bit slow for that cruise missile, but he just jumped down the Eskies. Did not care at all. And that leads to Carolina being able to tie this game up at 3.
Oh, good intel check there from Purge. Saw Real on the cross. Up the escape slide. And that's going to be enough for Vegas to say, hey, we got a 3v1 here. Let's just go ahead and push. No way Real gets us pieced up again. Information on the other side, though. Real backs off, watches the cross, but does not expect Purge to still be the jet bridge. Spam shots from Clayster, also not tagging. But the bomb not being committed for the plant as of yet because Attach is still worried about that long flank. And now, with significant numbers, Vegas will get the bomb over and try to set this up for a comfortable post plant.
Yeah, that changes the whole round right there when Attach, being the island player, finds the player late flanking through Burger. Now it's a 4v2 left up to Clayster and GodRx. They knew where Clay was, but they have no information of where GodRx is playing. He is currently on a 3 streak, does not have covert boots on, so it is going to be a little bit loud walking around this map, but they have everything cut off. With only 25 seconds left. This looks very difficult for Carolina to try to win.
Ooh. Another moment where the trophy system, though, kind of delays an inevitable kill, it looked like, for Purge. Follow-up from GodRx does take down Nero. Hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Lots of opportunity for Standy to delay this. Semtex out. Attach also drops at range. So now it's just down to the 1v1. Clay, consider the defuse, and he gets off it. So that will be enough for Standy to check and say no one's here. All good. Got a little uncomfortable there for a moment. Late heroics for the Royal Ravens, just not enough time.
Yeah, just not enough time. GodRx won some insane gunfights with that MCW in towards the plane. Then Clayster with the huge one-on-one gunfight versus Attach, but just not enough time playing against his former teammate in Standy. That was gotta feel good to take one against the old man in that 1v1 to allow your team now to go up 4-3. Back on the defensive side, where on a map like Terminal, defenses basically need to be guaranteed. If you're losing defenses, this is not going to be an easy map to win.
Well, we've seen both teams throw a couple of wild cards to the mix, and they both come up pretty darn nicely. Smoke allowing GodRx and the rest of the Carolina team to again push on forward, but there's a play with elevation here. Attach is just over the side, so he stayed away from all of these Semtexes and stuns, and now he pops up, finds a couple of Carolina Ravens on their bellies. Easy double for Attach. Purge still holding on to Eskies, and a little bit of extra support fire for Standy will make Real completely isolated and alone. Heads up play there for Attach, just staying away from all that ceremonious utility and finding himself a free double because of it.
That's insane out of Attach right there, because he's the only player over towards that B site. He knew that the pressure was going to be on him. The smoke comes in. He jumps on top of the planter, just lays down, waits for his opportunity to strike. That actually happened to me in a wager before, and I was really pissed off. So I can only imagine what Carolina are thinking right now. They probably did not know about that spot, and Attach catches them off guard to now put Vegas at point game.
Yeah, round 9. Attach was lone man over towards the B side of the map. Just tossing a couple of nades, if only just to show force, because again, look at this. Standy once again.
How?
It's deep into the tarmac, man. This is round 1 all over again, outside of the fact that he's going to play it for hopefully a rotation through the middle of the map. Clay gets pinned off, but Attach dropping actually gives the Ravens a little bit of freedom here. I mean, Standy really can't do too much in this position. He needs a little bit of help to get activated.
Yeah, Attach is trying to go for that kill onto Clayster. Too much of a far peek. Lisa GodRx taking him down, and in Standy position gets nothing done. They knew that they had to slip on by, and that turns into a 4v2 now. Left up to Nero and Purge. Nero gets cut. Now it's all up to the rookie, and a very difficult 1v4.
Opening shots. And again, one of his Omit teammates from last year's Challengers champs was decent, but GodRx stays alive and Carolina come through. Again, you got to respect the idea, though, of this Vegas push with Standy getting over deep in towards the tarmac or towards top AC. It's just one of those situations that Attach dropping through Burger makes that whole play essentially null and void, because the whole idea is pull the defense over towards B and then flip them into Standy's direction, but Attach dropping keeps Ravens very comfortable defensively. Now we go into a round 10.
Into the round 10. Carolina try to fight their way back to at least around 11. They found success early on going over towards B, but it's going to be Nero with their first blood in through the hallway. So now you have to try to commit somewhere. They know that at least 2 players are going to be over towards Eskies, but there's too many trophy systems. I don't know how they're going to get by this.
Gwyn does at least open up some space over towards A. Defense on the top side of Eskies. Not moving to rotate yet. Lots of trust that Standy can handle A by himself. Clayster still taking shots over the top of planners, but nothing to be found. Just an aggressive game of tag between him and Purge at the moment. Attach getting involved. They know they've got Clayster pinned. They just can't quite find the damage to secure the kill. And at a certain point, you wonder if anyone's going to even have enough ammunition to get through the rest of this round with how many shots are being exchanged. Standy takes care of Gwyn. That is the bomb carrier, and he may have calmed that I've got bomb down here, because Attach is out of the Eskies and over to help this rotation. Yeah,
and there's only 30 seconds left, too, so Carolina have to get a move on it. You already see GodRx trying to take top 3 positioning, and it might play right into the hands of Attach. He spots him. He knows that he needs to get that information, but he must not know the bomb's down. He's checking it. Standy gets at least 1. It comes down to Clay. He gets cut down, and the Vegas Legion secure the search and destroy, and I go up 2-0 in the series.
And again, it's just one of those things that you're seeing these moments.